just realized I forgot to fucking resize the damn screen on this thing. So, anyway, but yeah, that's truncating it, you know, by just copying the first half of it. Okay, and then we're doing a text assign, you know, for text, and doing 27 till the end, you know, which is text dot size. So, you know, that's why we're getting It's Cheap Medicine now. So we're just splitting up the string, but again, .NET has, you know, similar functions, because I don't think we're going to be using this much in the future. But again, it is part of C++, so it's still worth being aware of. You know, back, you know, it's cheap medicine. Okay, so that's just printing our back. So that's the whole string right there. After, you know, after our assignment, and then we're swapping it with front. Okay, you know, front was equal to color. So, you know, so now front and back, you know, are equal to two different strings. So you know, it's got some functionality. But again, you got equivalent functionality in .NET, and it deals with the Microsoft character set. You know, the 2-byte character set. So it's you know, worth dealing with. You know, worth keeping in mind. And I think you deal with the same object in Visual Basic or C# or ostensibly even CLI, you know, C++, you know, when you're programming in Windows. Okay. Alright, I kind of shrunk this down. Well, it's kind of in the way, though. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, so these next statements we'll just execute them. Printf, string find section. Okay, so, you know, text equals that. Okay, now we're on num, which right now is set to 25. So we're going to see if the word you is in it. You know, which it is. So, let's see what it says. It says it's position 18. That's where it found the first occurrence. You know, I don't know if this 0 is the place to start. A place it starts looking or not. Probably is. So, let's see what this prints out. Yeah, position equals 18. So, yep. Now we're going to find the word suck in there. In that same string, and it isn't in there. So, it turns a -1 because it's not in there. Okay, now we're looking for can, so, which is in there. Okay, so 3. So that is interesting. Find first, not of. So, this is find first of. Okay, can. Position 3, but what it's doing is it's looking, I don't know what it's looking for. I think it's looking, yes, I think it's looking for the first occurrence of any letter in the string. So it's a little misleading when it does, and it almost seems a little useless to me, because you're really looking, in other words, since A is in position 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, you know, it's returning A. Okay, and what this next fucking thing does is, you know, your guess is as good as mine. Not in position, you know, it's 0, so saying none of these letters are apparently in the sentence. But again, this is so convoluted, I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, because I can't even think of an application of this. I'm sure they exist, but you know, I just can't think of one right off the top of my head. Sounds like a pain in the ass way of doing a search statement, but you know, found up here, and I assume this is looking for the whole word up here. I don't know. You know, it might just be looking for the first occurrence of the letter, so that's something to keep in mind. You know, but hopefully not. I mean, hopefully it's actually finding the whole word. I do like the seaside. Okay, now this is going to be dealing with like the insert, so it's going to insert, you know, position 10, this statement. So, you know, here's our original, and just inserted that. Now it's going to print the insertion. And you'd like to be beside the seaside. So now it's going to do text erase from position 2, length 3, so it's going to erase do. Alright, and then string, we're defining a new string variable here, controlling by the C, text 2, and text.replace, position 7 to 25 with text 2 and our original text variable. So, you know, you can see it did a replacement function. So, now this is a copy, text.substring. So, you know, so it can, you know, copy position 7, 9 characters. And just output it, put it to the cout string. And that's a stream operator is what I think they call that, if I recall correctly. By the way, the last character, text.at, text.size. Okay, -1, so it's, you know, going to give you the last character right here. So, but that's an at, you know, which is probably a position of an array, so that would probably just return a single character no matter where you put it. Which, let's first execute that, you know, A, okay. Oops, god damn it. Let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say 5. Make sure there's going to be something there. Okay. Alright. Okay, so E. So it is. It's just it's like the add operator you've seen elsewhere applied to arrays, like in the vector, I think, the vector.at. So, this is giving you a position in the array, because it's still an array no matter what, even though it's part of the string object, still the string object has some kind of managed array in it. Now, keep in mind, C++, it's written in C. So, and C is written in itself, so all the libraries are written in C. So it's, it all boils down to C functions ultimately, if you dig deep enough. So, okay, now this is the end of this series because we are now to the files and disk I/O. That's the end of this tutor video.